Hello everybody. Hey, I'm very excited for today's video because we're doing a reading challenge and I love doing these types of videos, and that challenge is letting a random number generator pick how many pages I read today. So as you can see, I have my random number generator spinny wheel thingy on my iPad, and I already put the numbers that the wheel is gonna pick from today. The lowest number I have on this wheel is 50, and the highest number I have is 150. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Unfortunately, I can't just read all day. I'm definitely gonna read a lot today, but I have other things that I need to accomplish today. So I think 150 is a good amount. Think that's a good amount that we should stop at. That's the cut. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm such in a reading mood right now. Literally, it was just an editing day yesterday, so I am looking forward to today. Okay, I'm scared. Let's get started and pick how many pages we're gonna read today. After we see what page number we get, then I will determine from that number what book I want to pick up, because I could pick up my August TBR, but I'm not going to because I'm currently filming a video regarding my August TBR. So I want to pick up a different book for this video. I'm very excited. Okay, let's do this. I'm actually I don't mind whatever page count I get. Obviously, it's gonna be easier. The easiest one is 50 pages, but I might be a little sad. So let's see how many pages I'm gonna read today. I'm looking in the viewfinder. What is it? Oh, okay, you see that? Oh, 125. Okay, you know, that's not bad. I can handle that. I think I can handle that. That honestly is like a good number because it's not the lowest amount and it's not the highest amount either. So, okay, cool. All right, well that settles that. I'm gonna read 125 pages today, or at least I'm gonna attempt to read 125 pages. But I do like a challenge, so I'm saying right now, I'm gonna complete this challenge. Now it's time for me to pick out a book that I'm gonna read. I might come back with some options, maybe some 3 options. Probably. The AC just turned on. I was trying to avoid background noise, so instead of turning on the fan, the ceiling fan, I was like, I'm gonna just use this because it won't make noise. And then there goes the AC. I'm back and I have 3 choices. First, I have Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. Option number 2, Even Though I Knew the End by C.L. Polk. I picked this book because it is a short book. I was trying to think logically here. I was like, okay, if I do have to read 125 pages today, why not try to finish a book today? That way, 1, that's rewarding in itself. 2, that's 1 book closer to helping my Goodreads goal. I'm so far behind, you guys. I think it's like 15, 16 books behind. So that would be good if I could knock off 1 book off my Goodreads goal. So this is my second option. And my third option is a book on my Kindle, and this is a book that I do not own physically. So yeah, Summer Romance. I'm not gonna read it today because I won't be able to finish this whole book today. Probably not. It's probably not happening. But by option 1, I do want to read that book eventually. But okay, we have option 2 and 3. This is where decision making comes into play, and I'm very bad at that. Very bad. I am pretty interested in reading this book, to be honest. And it would knock off a physical book on my TBR. So this is the more responsible choice. This book, got at Barnes & Noble. Kyle picked it out, actually. It was one of the books that, like when you go to Starbucks in the Barnes & Noble, there's like a book that they have. It's like $5 or something. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this was one of those books. I don't know. It just looks intimidating. Even though it's short, it looks very intimidating. To be honest, I don't really know what it's about. I think it's fantasy, A magical detective dives into the affairs of Chicago's divine monsters to secure a future with the love of her life. The sapphic period piece will dazzle anyone looking for mystery, intrigue, romance, magic, or all of the above. An exiled augur who sold her soul to save her brother's life is offered one last job before serving an eternity in hell. When she turns it down, her client sweetens the pot by offering up the payment she can't resist, the chance to have a future where she grows old with the women she loves. To succeed, she is given 3 days to track down the White City vampire, Chicago's most notorious serial killer. If she fails, only hell and heartbreak await. Oh, I didn't even tell you the page count. This is 133 pages, and we have to read 125 pages today. Does this make the most logical sense? I think it does. I'm gonna read this. Wow. We're gonna read today, Even Though I Knew the End by C.L. Polk. Let me know if you have read this book before. If you've seen this book before, like, I feel like this isn't well known. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. I'm probably going to annotate this book because I feel like there's going to be a lot of words in here that I don't know. After I decide what book I'm going to read, my usual routine is to immediately go check Libby to see if it's either an audiobook form or an ebook that I could borrow. I checked there and they didn't have it. Then my next place I go check is Kindle. You guys, we're in luck. It's on Kindle Unlimited. Literally the best of both worlds. This book is a Nebula Award winner. Fancy. Okay, that's awesome. So maybe you guys have heard of this book. Now I'm excited to start reading. I'm scared. But I'm also excited. Okay, Act 1. There's already a word I have to look up. This book is so out of my comfort zone. Okay. We need to talk. Oh my gosh. So I made it to you saw I made it to Act 2. I'm now on page 35. It is 12:02, but I've been reading roughly for like 50 minutes. I did eat after I picked my book. I've been annotating this book. Let me show you. So the first chapter especially, like, so you can see I'm trying to take my time, really trying to understand what's going on, because honestly, this is like another challenge within this challenge. Having to read this book, reading fantasy, that's not my main genre. So this was definitely intimidating. I was kind of confused of what was going on, I actually had to take notes to like remember who is who and who does what, because there's magic in this. So it's pretty cool, honestly. And now I feel like I have a grasp on what's going on. This is going to be spoiler free. We have our female main character. Her name is Helen Brandt. She is a mystic. From what I'm understanding, I believe she was in some sort of car accident. Something happened. So I think her family died and she called out to the devil. The devil answered, but in return, she would die on a certain date. And that date is January 13th, 1941. She knew that would be her last day on Earth. In this current time, we are 3 days before that date that she will die, and she is currently doing a job for this woman named Marlowe. She asked her to do this job, and there's basically a serial killer, the White City Vampire. So from my understanding, Helen was sent by Marlowe to go check out this murder site. So Helen doesn't want to continue with the case. She took some photographs and there's some magic revolving around that, but I'm not going to get into it because I'm still kind of a little like confused by it. But within the photographs she can like see that there was darker magic used, so that's why they're thinking it is the White City Vampire. Okay, sorry, it seems very confusing. There is some romance going on. Helen is dating Edith, and they've been dating for 2 years, and Helen has known that she's gonna die on this certain date, so she's trying to make sure she has enough money to leave Edith. So Marlowe set up a breakfast meeting with Helen because she wants to find out a little bit more of what she saw at the site that she sent her to. So basically at that meeting, Helen told Marlowe, I don't want to continue with this case. It's too dangerous. A group called the Brotherhood of the Compass. I believe Helen used to be involved in that. I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. She has 3 days to track down the White City Vampire, which is Chicago's most notorious serial killer. And then if she fails, then it says only hell and heartbreak await. So yeah. That's basically what I've gathered about this. I'm actually very interested. I'm intrigued. I'm trying my hardest to really figure out what's going on, because the worst thing is when you're reading a book and you have no idea what's going on. I mean, that was definitely me in the first few pages. Like, I'm telling you, I had to reread a few times. Like the first 3 pages. That's why it's been taking me a while to get through, but I'm excited to get through Act 2. So the love story between Edith and Helen is really cute, and I'm highlighting a lot of things that Helen says about Edith. It's just, you could tell she's truly in love with her, so it's just really sweet, and I hope that it works out between them. And Edith has no idea about this deal that Helen has made 10 years ago. So that's wild. I might change up where I'm reading. I don't know. My feet are hurting. So as you saw, I just finished Act 2. So now I'm going into Act 3. The pace is definitely picking up. This is getting really good. I enjoyed the little twist that we got during this act. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next in Act 3. Yes, I'm still annotating as much as I can so I can remember things. I got clarification on what happened when Helen originally called out to the devil. So apparently she called out to the devil, demon, whatever, and they only let her choose one. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that was good. So I have that cleared up now. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of stuff that's happened, but I can't go into details with you guys because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying this so far. I am now on page 64. So yay. Right now at this moment it is 2:42 and I need to eat lunch. I'm actually starving. I haven't eaten since breakfast, which was a long time ago. Hello. Okay, so I'm actually going to get the book on my Kindle and start reading while I wait for water to boil. Okay, apparently the typical time to read this book is 2 hours and 42 minutes. I need to pick up the pace, but also, you guys, I was like trying to understand what was going on. So there's magic involved, you know? So I have it on my Kindle now. All right, I'm gonna have to find Act 3 and I'm gonna start cooking. Toodles. Oh no, something is happening. Dang it. Okay, I will get back to this. Some sort of plot twist is happening right now. And I'm kind of scared. I can't say anything, but something's happening. Oh my gosh, I thought something bad happened and I was like freaking out, but we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I finished Act 3. So now I'm on Act 4. I'm now on page 83. Cool stuff has been revealed. Yeah, I guess, it's cool. This world is very fascinating, honestly. Yeah, okay, we're slowly making our way through this. I'm very excited for Act 4. It was like becoming fast-paced before. It's like extra fast-paced now. Like it's really like getting into it. So I'm really excited. Her time left is slowly creeping up. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna play out. I was gonna read on my Kindle, but then I ended up switching back to the physical book because I wanna keep highlighting stuff in here and writing stuff down. So yeah, I might just stick with this. But it was nice knowing that I had my Kindle. I forgot to mention the time check. It is 3:46. It is 5:30. And I'm here for an update. So I'm now on Act 5. This is crazy. I actually needed to talk to Kyle about it and he's like gloating. He's like happy with himself because he is the reason that I own this book. Bought this book for me. He picked this book up. So he's like, yep, you're welcome. So yeah, I had to thank him because I am really enjoying this. It's not what I expected, so I've been having a great time, honestly. I'm excited to finish the book. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm on page 113. I'm gonna complete 125 pages today. Easily, guaranteed. And I was taking my time, you know, like doing other things here and there throughout today, so yeah. I have 20 pages left to read to finish this book, thus completing this challenge. Let's do it. Since this takes place in like the 1940s, I'm gonna play the music that at least they're listening to. They mentioned this song called Moonlight Serenade. It's beautiful. I think I've heard it before. Yeah, so I'm just playing music from that era, and it's been so nice. It's really it's immersing me into the story. So yeah. I just read page 125, but I'm gonna keep reading because there's stuff happening. I finished the book. So that means I read 133 pages today. So that means I read more than 125 pages today, so I completed this challenge and then some. It is 6:52, so not bad. Honestly, I probably would have finished this sooner if I didn't do other things today, but here we are. It's okay. I'm happy I finished this challenge, and the fact that I finished a book today, very happy about that. What are my thoughts about this? The title of this book makes sense now. This was not what I expected. I said this earlier, but yeah, this was so good. This story became very thrilling at the end in the sense that it was just so, oh my gosh, like I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like the suspense was there, so this was good. I really did enjoy this book. I had no idea that I was gonna like this, you know, like just judging it by the cover, I'm just like, this isn't something I gravitate towards. Honestly, I might rate this a 4. This was really cool. I haven't read anything like this, so I think I might leave it at a 4 because this definitely like kept me entertained and the plot was good. The characters were good. I haven't read a setting in 1940s yet, I don't think. The magic system was really fascinating. And the fantasy aspect, like it was just cool. It really was. So yeah, I'm gonna land on a 4 stars with this book. Wow, I'm really impressed with myself, to be honest. I'm happy that I decided to pick this book. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention too, the romance. There's some really good quotes in here, so I need to like go back and like highlight them. I was like reading the last bit, you know, just like reading and not annotating it. So I'm gonna have to go back and highlight because there was some really cute stuff that they said. So yeah, good book, really good book. Okay, you guys, well that concludes today's video, today's reading challenge. This was really, really fun. Thank you guys for spending the day with me. I can't believe I read 133 pages today. That was really fun. If you guys are still here, thank you so much. Please comment down below a bird. I think there are a lot of bird emojis, so honestly, whichever one you choose. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a very lovely day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.